here. Like, while entering the loop rotate pass, for example, there was a dominator information that is in consistent form. But after executing this loop rotate pass, PassManager will assume that dominator information is not consistent because you didn't explicitly say that I'm preserving the dominator information. So anything that you don't know about or anything you don't say that I'm preserving is assumed that you don't preserve.
So the program has to actually provide that information.
Yeah, that's what I meant by that. PassManager enforces the discipline that you have to tell what you are doing.
So if you insert a pass between others, you can destroy information that they might be expecting.
Yes.
So you really have to know what information all the passes are using.
Yes. Yeah.
You can destroy the information the loop pass or the PassManager will regenerate it.
Well, isn't that just if you say that you're requiring information and not just like if this doesn't use dominator or some analysis information, you don't actually have to say it preserves that information, right? Sorry.
You have to this is a loop level transformation. So you have to tell it that what you are preserving. If you are not telling that you are not preserving the dominator information, then you should assume that you are destroying.
How do you pass information from one location to another? Like, you have one pass, can alter loop location get information from what happened in the loop?
Usually, other PassManager don't provide that kind of information, but as you say, in loop, first you want to operate on multiple loops, or you want to add new loops or remove the loops, then loop PassManager provides itself both loop PassManager and that we have an interface to add new loops.
So just like add the with call you're doing a contract, so you don't invoke it in one function, and now you're on the development function. Does this function get a way to know any information that was collected and what happened? Can you pass information from one call to the next?
Not clear because whatever information that was generated for that function is out of date when it is merged in the other function.
So is this assumption of destruction because it's assumed that an optimization task will reorder things in such a way as to invalidate all the old information? Yeah. Why don't you say what you don't touch is preserved? So the opposite.
So you could definitely take a stance. The problem with that is that it doesn't weather well with respect to future changes. And so if you say, well, I know that these are the analyses that are currently being used and currently in play, and my optimization doesn't validate any of them. So I don't need to worry about anything. You check it in, everything's great. 3 years down the line, some crazy person comes up with this new pointer analysis or whatever that represents things a little bit differently, and they know nothing about your past because it's always worked. Your code is flawless. You may not even be around to maintain it anymore. But suddenly something breaks, and what it is the pointer analysis is created before you pass your transformation. Delete something, and there's this dangling pointer now in the pointer information, and then somewhere after your pass, you're trying to use the information, and you do reference the dangling pointer, and bad things happen, right? It's basically a matter of saying, well, you have 3 different options. You can either say I clobber everything, which is the default. I preserve it, which means that either I don't modify anything that the pass depends on, or I explicitly update the pass. So if you are a loop transformation, you should generally be updating the loop nesting tree just for efficiency, so the loop tree doesn't have to be recomputed all the time. And so, and the other thing is you can say, well, I actually want this to be available, I require it to be available for the operation of the pass.
Can you print that out when that type of stuff is being created and destroyed? So that you know?
Yeah. There is separate distinction when it's creating a managed destroy.
What is the methodology for adding a new path? For example, is it like a table driven? You go and update a bunch of tables, or is it XML file, config file? You say, I want to add this path. This path depends on these other patches, or it's just adding more virtual functions.
Well, you express a dependency here, and about adding a new pass, you just register the pass with the pass manager. I should have mentioned that. You register a pass with the pass manager, where pass manager will keep track of the typing for your pass class, and then
So how do you register pass in pass? Is it like updating some tables or adding more code to the pass table?
You declare a variable, and variable has a static constructor which automatically registers it. So everything in your pass is within a single CPP file. You don't have to modify tables or tweak family options or anything. Now, if you want to add it to the C++ front end or the LLVM GCC, then you have to go into LLVM GCC and say, okay, this pass should be run at this point. And you have to pick that point there, and there's a list of passes.
So I really like the declarative form where you're basically setting a set of pre and post conditions for the passes, and then the pass manager is essentially just another program that's piecing all these things together. What about like kind of debugging? So I mean, you're specifying requirements here. Is there any way that extra checking can be done to make sure, like it says it preserves SSA form, is there any way to have it automatically check if that's the case, or also maybe infer what, so you say it preserves this, but what about things that you, it also preserves, that you can say it preserves, any way to automatically maybe infer those with some diagnostics?
About the second part, there isn't a way to automatically put that you're preserving something that is very useful. For the verification, there are in LLVM everything is passed. So we have a verification process that we insert to verify whether you have it.
Do you have to insert it, or you just say it's all the pass manager because you're already declaring what you assume is preserved anyway?
If you want to verify a specific preservation of specific information, LCSA actually says that, right? It has, when you're requesting the information, it has a method that is verifying the LCSA form. So I know in run rolling, there's an assertion that a service of the code is an LCSA form, so it slows it down when you're thinking about it.
But so it's the consumer of this data is what calls that, not the pass manager.
Right.
Yeah, actually that pass manager doesn't do it for itself.
It's a good idea for extension. So the other somewhat related thing is BugPoint has a mode where, so BugPoint plugs into this and will automatically reduce test cases that cause an optimization to crash and narrow down your pass. BugPoint also has a mode, I think it's -find bugs or something, where you give it a list of passes and it starts randomly permuting the order of the passes. And it starts randomly permuting the order of the passes. Oh, does it crash? If not, try something else. And just keeps randomly chewing on the pass sequence and the code produced. And if it can provoke a crash or a miscompilation, then it will automatically reduce it for any given test case. Also not directly what you're asking for, but related. Okay.